Let's welcome to the stage our host for the night. She's a club favorite. Let's welcome to the stage, Michele Durante!
Oh, they cut the music. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the New York Comedy Club. Let's hear you say hi. Yeah! Guys, it's Valentine's Day. We got a special edition of the New York Comedy Club here, 3 p.m. This is the best show to go to. Because I'm telling you, my niece was just trying to drive out of the city, and she goes, oh, it's a nightmare. You come here, right? You go get something to eat, you get hammered, you go home, and you have some fun. Best show, best time. Let me tell you something. Fuck the light tour guys, all right. You ready to have some fun today? Oh, you guys are good for 3 o'clock, thank God. I was taking a nap at this time yesterday. Yeah. So I'm going to be your host tonight. A little bit about me. I'm a retired detective from the New York City Police Department. Yeah, I worked in the South Bronx. A very, very Spanish neighborhood, but the community loved me so much, they built a statue. It looks just like me. I call it a statue, they call it a piñata. Yeah, my first day on patrol, I responded to the scene of an accident, and I gave this woman a chest massage, a mouth-to-mouth. She turned out to be just a bystander. Yeah. A few hours later, I came to the aid of a pregnant woman, and she was so grateful. She said she was going to name her kid after me, and she had a boy. His name is Butch. Yeah, and like one of the female cops that I work with, she was complaining that I was like staring at her too much in the showers. It might have been my own fault for bringing in that beach chair. One time there was a guy who was going to jump off a 20-story building because he found out his wife was a lesbian. And I yelled to him, don't jump! First, give me your wife's number. I just want to let you know, guys, this is a regular comedy show. It's on Valentine's Day. We're celebrating Valentine's Day. It's not a fundraiser. I asked for this haircut. Just go down to the blind barber. You ask for Jeremy. He shapes you up nice for the holidays. So no TVs, no basket of cheer, guys. Yeah. So there was this Christmas party. I was a cop in the 90s, and I had to come out to my captain that I was gay. Yeah. Well, we were at a Christmas party, and he caught me making out with his wife. His girlfriend was so pissed. Yeah. I've been retired a number of years, and like a few weeks ago, I was going to get something to drink, you know? So I walk into the bodega, I'm getting something to drink, and a fight. Like, these guys were arguing when I was walking in, but I didn't pay it any mind because everybody's arguing, you know? So as I'm in the store, I see them, and it starts to get a little bit more volatile, you know? And the one guy punches the other guy right into the plate glass window, and it shatters the window, you know? And then he gets up, and he has a knife, and he's like, brandishing the knife. I like to say that, brandishing, you know? He brandishes the knife, you know? And I'm like, geez, I'm just trying to get something to drink, but... You know, luckily my training kicked in because I put my hand on that bottle of water and I ran out the back. 20 years on the job, I only got shot once. Yeah, that's when my girlfriend's husband came home early. So I babysit now. Anybody have kids? Yeah. You don't sound very happy. You're not happy. You sound like if I had kids, like, yes. Which is why I don't have kids. I babysit. My nephew is TJ, he's 6, and his sister Briella is 8, and Eliana just had a birthday, she's 4, okay? So TJ, we had the birthday party yesterday. TJ comes up, he's like, show, can we play cops? I said, absolutely, TJ. So we play this game, it's called Felony Car Stop. That's when TJ rolls up in his SUV. Let me see your license and registration. What's in the cup holder? TJ? Apple juice? Straight apple juice? No, get out of the car. He steps out of the car, I start searching him, you know, I go into his pocket, you know what I find? Skittles. Yeah, I cuffed him up immediately. Out of the corner of my eye, I see his 4-year-old sister, Eliana. She's got her little princess dress on. She's sashaying down the hallway, and I locked her up for prostitution. I'm babysitting, she goes, show. Look at this new princess outfit I got. And she puts it on, you know, and she got the crown. And she goes, look at it, isn't it pretty? It's so special. And I'm like, what's so special about it? She goes, watch. And she takes out this little wand, and she goes, look, isn't it cool, Shell? And I'm like, what's so cool about it? She goes, clicks off the light. She goes, look, Shell, it glows and it sparkles. Shell, do you have a special wand? I said, I certainly do, Eliana. She said, what makes it so magical? I said, it has 6 speeds. I get a text the other day, her mom, Katie, she says, Shell, can you pick up Eliana from preschool? And Eliana goes to St. Joseph's Roman Catholic Preschool on Long Island. So this picks her up. And I'm like, Katie, I hate having to pick her up. And she goes, Shell, listen, they're very progressive there, and they're very nice. And I know, that's not the problem. They're always hitting on me. We go to the playground a lot. I play with her. Some of these parents are on the phone. I play with them. And I play, we're on the swing, we're pushing the swing, and then the other kids come over. And so, I don't mind if they play with, right? So I put them on, that thing that you spin around and get them all loopy. They're like, ah! They come off, right? And then I put them on, the seesaw. That's fun because they don't know how it works. So when I sit down, boom! And then we play this little game. I get them all together in a little thing, and we play this really cool game. It's called Whose Mom is Single? They're cool, man. I like babysitting them. And they're smart now. Kids they're much smarter than I ever was, I went to Catholic school growing up. Anybody go to Catholic school? Yeah, same reaction as the kid thing. That's what deterred me from having kids. In a Catholic church. I went to St. James out on Long Island. I'm from Long Island, and we had this nun, Sister Margaret Mary. My parents also owned an ice cream store. They owned a Carvel, and so we're sitting in math class, and Sister Margaret Mary goes, Michele, if I have 5 ducks and I shoot one, how many do I have left? I go, none. She's like, what? I said, the gunshot's gonna scare them away. She goes, you're wrong, but I like the way you think. I go, sister, I have a question for you. These 3 women came into Carvel last night, and they all ordered vanilla cones, and one licked her cone, and one sucked her cone, one bit her cone. Sister, which one's the lesbian? She goes, I don't know, the one that licked her cone? I said, no, the one I'm making out with, but I like the way you think. They're fun, those kitties. Where are you guys from? Just shout it out. Jersey. Brooklyn, Jersey. Boston. Delaware.
Long Island.
We're from Strong Island.
Viola, Garden City.
Garden City. Let me see you. Oh, yeah, you.
I live in New York City now.
No, I mean, because you came from Garden City.
Well, no.
People that live in Massapequa don't end up, you know what I'm saying? We end up as cops. Oh, geez. You guys gave me the light? Oh, I guess the light's on. All right, don't worry about it. It's very confusing to me. I do that all the time to the comics. I forget to turn the light off. And then I wait for them. I'm like, they'll figure it out! This is what happens when I have to think on my own. Oh, Jesus, you guys are in for a bad time right now. So one time I get a call. This is when I was a cop. And I get a call, and it's a shooting. And I get to the apartment. It was in Throgs Neck in the Bronx. I get to the apartment. All right, listen, how much time do I actually have left? Okay, no problem. All right, I guess I suck. That's okay, guys. This is show business, and shit happens all the time, A lot of good, fun stuff happens, but I will tell you this. I'll tell you a good joke on the way out. I was at the flooring store, and when I walked in, the salesperson took one look at me and said, whoa, I bet you prefer rug over hardwood every time. I thought she was flirting with me, so I flirted back, and now I'm the proud owner of $3,000 worth of carpeting. All right, you guys ready to have some fun? I'll throw those other jokes in later. They sucked anyway. You know what doesn't suck? Our first comedian. I've known this guy for 15 years. He's been on HBO. He's been on Showtime, all that stuff. He's got a special out. Give it up for Ryan Beck!